much? Here is input, yeah, 25 by 3 into 100. So 25 से 25 cancel out, okay, then 3 up 9 down, so 3 up 9 down, it is 100, so it is 1 by 3, so it is 100 by 3, that is 33.33%. होपफुली ये बात समझ में आ रही होगी। तो हमने क्या देखा, हमने देखा ये कि हमने जब एक कंडीशन ली है RL इज लेस देन RTH, तो हमारी करंट 5/3 है एंड आउटपुट पावर 25/9, इनपुट पावर 25/3 एंड लॉसेस इज दिस। सो इफ यू सी यू आर हैविंग output efficiency 33%, then you're having approx 67% losses, too much percent of losses. Okay, now अब अप्लाई करते हैं हम नेक्स्ट कंडीशन। सो RL इज इक्वल्स टू RTH, तो हमारा RTH कितना है 5, तो RL कितना होना चाहिए 5 फॉर्म, दिस इज द अंडर MPT, अंडर द मैक्सिमम पावर कंडीशन। ठीक है यहां तक। सो आगे बात करते हैं। सो व्हाट शुड बी योर IL इज VTH is how much, 10, and 10 divided by 5, sorry 5 5 10, that is 1 ampere. So if you see the 5/3 is hopefully greater than 1. So let's see we will see the current comparison also. Okay, now second point is what? PL. So PL is what? IL square into RL. Or if you see the formula, first we will calculate the maximum power according to this. So IL is what? 1 ka square 1 into 5, so this is 5 watt. Let's see with the formula, when PL max equals to VTH square upon 4 RL. So if you see VTH square is what? VTH is 10, that is 100, and 4 into RL is 5, so it is 20, and this 5, so it is 4. So keep in mind, if you calculate the power either I square R and VTH square by 4 RL, it is same. Clear? What in the particular case only. Okay, now next to see the input power. Third point is input power. So input power is what? VTH is 10 and IL is how much? 1. Yeah, it is 1, so it is 10 watt. Okay, so you are having 10 watt and you are getting 5 watt, that means 50% losses are there during the maximum power theorem. That's why we have 50% efficiency. Now this is the third, and so fourth one part is what? Losses. So losses is P in minus P out. So 10 minus 5, that is 5 watt. Okay, so if you see the percentage of losses, 5 upon 10, that is 100, so it is 50% losses. If you see how much losses from the electrical point of view, it is very very bad condition. Okay, so let's see the now if you see this is fourth point, I'm sorry, this is losses we have calculated. Okay, no, this is just wait. IL corresponding to IL, the first, the load power corresponding to second point, and the input power is third point, and the fourth point is losses. Okay, and then okay, now fifth point, next point is what? Efficiency. So if you see the efficiency, output is 5. Okay, output is 5, and in output power is 5, then input power is 10, then it is 100, so efficiency also 50%. So you must, there are lots of calculation when you have to see the clear result. Okay, now next part we will say, now I will also take one example here, just wait. Now I will take RL is greater than RTH, so what should we take? Okay, let's take what I should take that makes calculation very easy. Let's wait. So I should take RL10. And you can also take RL more than, so we will see the result on that. Okay, so wait, now RL is 10 ohm and RTH is 5 ohm. Okay, so condition satisfied. Now we will calculate the current. So first point is our current. So IL is, so please keep in mind it is the IL max, okay, current corresponding to the maximum power. So VTH is how much? 10, and 10 upon 15, so 2 by 3, okay. Very good results, okay. So second point is what? The output power PL equals to IL square into RL. IL is 2 by 3, that is 4 by 9, into RL is what? 10. So it is 40 by 9. 40 by 9, okay. So next point is what? Input power. Third point is input power. So input power is what? VTH into IL. How much is VTH? 10. So VTH is 10 and IL is what? 2 by 3. So it is 20 by 3. Next देखते हैं हम लोग क्या होगा. So we have calculated the current, output power, input power. Now let's see the losses. Losses is what? So losses, if you see the difference of in minus out, 20 by 3 minus 40 by 9. So LCM is 9. So it you see this 60, because 3 is multiplied. 60 minus 1, 40, that's 20 by 9. Okay. So 20 by 9 is the losses. Now next thing is what? Efficiency. So this is the efficiency is what? PL upon PN into 100. So calculation देखते हैं क्या होगी यहाँ पर. So let's see the calculation. So it is output power is what? 40 by 9. And how much is the input? That is 20 by 3 into 100. So I'm calculating here the calculation. So it is 40 upon 20, 3 up, 9 down, 3. So it comes, let's see what it is. So 2, so it is 2 by 3 into 100. So it is 60, 2 by 3 is 66%, hopefully approximate result. So now see what happened. Now I made the conclusion. Okay, my first conclusion is that if you see the current point of view, when you see RL is less than RTH, the current is greater than 1 ampere, because 5 by 3 is greater than 1. But when you see the load resistance is greater than RTH, then current is less. So at what condition current is maximum? So current is maximum when your RL is greater than RTH. Keep in mind, और इसको ध्यान रखिएगा कि जो क्वेश्चन है 20 से अगर कहीं आएंगे तो वो ऐसे ही होंगे. देन अगर हम देखें RL is less than RTH and efficiency is less than 50%. So I made some conclusion now. यहाँ पर मैं conclusion दे रहा हूँ कि if RL is less than RTH, then your efficiency is less than 50%. Okay, and more losses. Okay, now for the second part, अगर मैं second part की बात करूँ, if RL equals to RTH, then efficiency is 50%, and you should have also the losses 50%. Okay, clear है? Now next thing अगर मैं बात करूँ, then RL is greater than RTH, then what is the efficiency? So now RL is greater than RTH, and efficiency is greater than 50%. Now losses are less, so losses is 33%, 0.33 also. No. So what are the condition from the electrical point of view? So if you have this theorem in electrical engineering and you apply this condition, then you will have only 50% efficiency, and that is a very bad condition. From the electrical point of view, if you design anything, then your efficiency should be 100% and the voltage regulation should be 0%. So from the electrical point of view, this theorem is not used. So that's why this maximum power theorem is not used in power system engineering. Okay, now what electrical engineer wants? So electrical engineering wants high efficiency at the output. So at what condition we will get the high efficiency? So if you remember the ideal voltage source property, sorry, practical voltage property, to have the maximum efficiency, just write down this thing also. To have maximum efficiency from a practical voltage source, either it is DC or AC, your RL should be very greater than your Rin. Okay, so electrical engineers do this thing. They always make your internal resistance very small and load resistance is very high, so that the most of the power will extract at the load. और होता भी ऐसा ही इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग में, ठीक है. तो इन जनरल हमारे जो इतने भी इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग में सोर्सेस हैं उन सबके इंटरनल इम्पीडेंस मिनिमम होते हैं, और इंटरनल इम्पीडेंस मिनिमम होते हैं बट लोड रेजिस्टेंस वेरी हाई होता है, बहुत ज्यादा होता है. इसी वजह से जो है मैक्सिमम एफिशिएंसी ले पाते हैं. सो अगर मैं कंक्लूजन दूं, the maximum power theorem is not used in power system engineering. So maximum power theorem is used in electronics communication engineering, where the signal is transferred from sending end to receiving end with maximum power, with a efficiency of 50%, because in electronic engineering the desirable is the signal amplitude or the power of the signal. So this theorem is used in इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स इंजीनियरिंग. एग्री. सो नेक्स्ट अगर आगे बढ़ते हैं, इस कंक्लूजन से अगर मैं बात करूं तो लोड पावर वर्सेस कर्व अगर मैं निकालता हूं तो देखते हैं क्या होता है. लोड पावर वर्सेस लोड रेजिस्टेंस कर्व. सो सी द रिजल्ट. ओके, now we have taken the three cases, and on the behalf of these three cases we will draw our load power versus load resistance curve. So if you see the PL and this is RL. Okay, so if you see, now I will just remind that IL is 5/3 and here IL is 1, and then if you remember the IL is 2/3. Okay, so next see. So if you see, then here the output power is, I hope so, it is 33%. Yeah. So now if you see, this is your RL equals to RTH. RL equals to RTH, and this is the region. This is the region where RL is less than RTH, and this is a region where RL is greater than RTH. Hopefully ये बात समझ में आ रहा है. And this is a point where RL equals to RTH. Okay, so if you see, when RL is less than RTH, the output power is 30%, the output power is 33%, and losses are 67%. So this is very bad. And when your RL is greater than RTH, efficiency is I think 66%. So if you see, as we increase the load resistance, you will have a maximum power. The power will increase, and at a certain point in the curve, this power is getting maximum value, and this point is what? PL max. So it is the curve PL versus RL. Now we can have more conclusion. Is this curve is symmetrical? No, this curve is not symmetrical, because this is your increasing slope, this is your increasing slope, and this is decreasing slope. So these curves are not equal. That means this increasing slope is not equals to the decreasing slope. Okay, so the power, the PL versus RL curve is not symmetrical, about not symmetrical about the RL equals to RTH point. Okay, so we have PL versus IL curve. Now if you want to see the other curve, you can also draw the other curve. Clear hai? So now next point we will cover about the maximum power theorem is what? Let's see what is that. Now if you see the formula of the maximum power theorem, so we have VTH and this is your RTH and this is your RL. Okay, so this is variable, and for that the PL equals to PL max equals to VTH square upon 4RL. Agree? So this is the formula related to the Thevenin's theorem. If you want to know the formula with respect to the Norton theorem, then what are the conditions? So if you have IN, this is RN, and this is your RL. So don't need to prove all this formula again and again. We will see the formula from this. Okay, so let's see. If you remember, we have VTH equals to IN into RN, where RN equals to RTH. So just put the values. So PL max for the Norton theorem. So VTH is what? IN into RN का whole square. Clear है? Upon 4RL. 4RL. Agree? Now, if you see in case of Thevenin's theorem, RTH equals to RL, then what should be the condition similar to that? That should be your RN should be equals to RL. Clear hai baat? So if you see the formula, then PL max is equals to IN square into RL square upon 4RL. So RL से RL cancel out. So we have PL max equals to IN square into RL upon 4. This is the formula related to the maximum power theorem when your circuit is in terms of Norton. Now what are the similarities? So we have written directly. So it is VTH square upon 4RL. This is for Thevenin's theorem and this is for the Norton theorem. Now what is the condition? Condition is what? RL equals to RTH. So here what is the condition? Here the condition is RL equals to RN, and we know that the RL and RN and RTH are the same thing. So we have covered the most of the theory that is related to the maximum power theorem. I'm now repeating all the things. So please ध्यान से सुनिएगा मेरी बात. First I discussed the statement. According to the statement, according to the maximum power theorem, maximum power will transfer from the source to load when RL equals to RTH. This is the condition and it is important with respect to your exam. Then second, at what efficiency? This is the 50%. That is also proved. At what power it is the value of the power which is transferring from source to load, that is PL max equals to VTH square upon 4RL. Then we have seen the current corresponding to the maximum power, that is IL equals to VTH upon 2RL. Then we had discussed कि हमारी जो efficiency है वो 50% से ज़्यादा हो सकती है या नहीं हो सकती है. हाँ हो सकती है. अगर हम लोड की वैल्यू जो है RTH से कम लेंगे तो एफिशिएंसी 50% से कम हो जाएगी. अगर RL बराबर RTH लेंगे तो हमारी जो एफिशिएंसी है वो 50% हो जाएगी. अगर हम RL जो है RTH से बड़ा ले लेंगे तो हमारी एफिशिएंसी जो है वो 50% से भी ज्यादा हो जाएगी. और अगर हम इस केस को लेते हैं RL बराबर RTH तो हमारी एफिशिएंसी कितनी आएगी? 50%. और अगर एफिशिएंसी 50% आएगी तो ये इलेक्ट्रिकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से अच्छा नहीं है. दैट्स व्हाई दिस थ्योरम, द मैक्सिमम पावर थ्योरम, is not used in power system engineering. that is used in electronics engineering, because in electronics engineering the desired thing is what? Signals should transfer from sending end to receiving end with the maximum power. At what efficiency, it doesn't matter. That's why this theorem is used in electronics engineering. But in electrical engineering, we desire the maximum efficiency and zero voltage regulation. So hopefully ये बात समझ में आ गई होगी. Then lastly we discuss that power versus load curve, load power versus load curve. We draw the load power versus load power versus load resistance curve. And lastly, we see the formula for the Thevenin's theorem as well as Norton theorem. So I have covered maximum theory with respect to your maximum power theorem, and if anything is left, we will cover that thing in numerical. So अब अगर हम देखें तो हम इस पे numerical स्टार्ट करते हैं, और जो numerical स्टार्ट करेंगे वो हम लोग स्टार्ट करेंगे इसके पहले जनरल केस पर. सो स्टार्ट करते हैं इसके numerical, स्टार्ट करते हैं अपने न्यूमेरिकल्स मैक्सिमम पावर थ्योरम. तो सबसे पहले हम इजी लेवल से स्टार्ट करते हैं कि क्वेश्चंस क्या होंगे. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. सो दिस इज द क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. This is 1 volt, this is 1K, and this is your RL. This is your RL. So for this question, find first part. Find first part. What is the RL? Second part. That is second part is what? Find PL max. And third part, find the efficiency. And fourth part, the current corresponding to the maximum power. So we will see the first basic problem that is related to the maximum power theorem. So हम सारे प्रूफ कर चुके हैं, और प्रूफ कर चुके हैं तो हम इस प्रूफ क्या कर लेंगे, एडवांटेज लेंगे अपने क्वेश्चन को करने के लिए. सो फर्स्ट पॉइंट फॉर ये जो गिवन डायग्राम है, इट इज बेस्ड ऑन द थेवेनिन्स थ्योरम. इफ अगर आपका कोई भी डायग्राम जो है थेवेनिन्स मॉडल पे गिवन है एग्जैक्टली, तब आप डायरेक्ट रिजल्ट का यूज कर सकते हो. अगर क्वेश्चन जो है थेवेनिन्स पर नहीं है या नॉर्टन पर नहीं है, तब आपको करना क्या पड़ेगा, तब आपको चीजें ड्राइव करनी पड़ेंगी या सॉल्व करनी पड़ेंगी. सो इट इज एग्जैक्टली बेस्ड ऑन द थेवेनिन्स मॉडल, एंड फ्रॉम द थेवेनिन्स मॉडल वी हैव प्रूव्ड दैट RL equals to RTH. So the first part of this question is RL equals to RTH, that is equals to 1 kilo ohm. ठीक है यहाँ तक. सेकेंड पार्ट क्या होगा, देखिए सेकेंड पार्ट होगा PL max. PL max वो क्या होगा, VTH स्क्वायर अपॉन 4RL. सो VTH की वैल्यू देखिए कितनी है, VTH की वैल्यू है 1 वोल्ट, 1 का स्क्वायर अपॉन 4 इंटू RL इज हाउ मच, 1K, दैट इज 1000 ओम. सो एक क्लियर है. सो इट इज 1/4 एंड इट इज 10 की पावर -3. सो 1/4 इज दैट इज 0.25. So 1/4 is 25%. So it is 25 milliwatt power. Clear? I think this question is coming from the electronics. That's why the voltage is less, internal resistance is high. ऐसा सिर्फ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में ही हो सकता है. इलेक्ट्रिकल में तो ये वोल्टेज सोर्स ज्यादा होना चाहिए था, and this impedance should be very very low. Now third point, the efficiency. So efficiency is 50% without any calculation, because this is based on the Thevenin's model. Okay. फोर्थ पॉइंट अगर देखें, द करंट करस्पॉन्डिंग टू द मैक्सिमम पावर. सो मैक्सिमम पावर के करस्पॉन्डिंग जो करंट होगी वो क्या होगी, अगर आपको याद हो, VTH अपॉन 2RL. VTH कितना है 1 वोल्ट और RL कितना है 2, और RL की वैल्यू है 1000 ओम. सो 1/2 इज 0.5. तो और ऊपर को जाएगा तो कितना हो जाएगा 0.5 मिली एम्प. सो आई थिंक ये क्वेश्चन जो है एग्जैक्टली जो है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का ही क्वेश्चन है, कहीं से भी जो भी जिसने बनाया है. तो नेक्स्ट न्यूमेरिकल हम स्टार्ट करते हैं अपना क्वेश्चन नंबर सेकंड. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर सेकंड देखते हैं. ये आपने होपफुली आपको समझ में ही आ गया होगा. क्वेश्चन नंबर सेकंड. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर जो सेकंड है आपका, so find the value value of, find the value of RL for maximum power transfer, in the circuit shown in figure. Okay, also find the maximum power. ओके, तो डायग्राम हम ड्रॉ कर लेते हैं. क्या है हमारा डायग्राम? सो दिस इज 12 volt, this is 6 ohm, next we have 12 ohm, then we have 3 ohm, again we have 2 ampere, and again we have 2 ohm, and then we have our load resistance. This is A, this is B. Okay, so this is your load resistance. So start करते हैं हम अपना numerical. Now क्वेश्चन को रीड कर लेते हैं अगेन. फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ RL for the maximum power transfer in the circuit shown in figure and also find the maximum power. अगर आपको ये ध्यान हो, ये जो क्वेश्चन है उसके स्टेप्स जस्ट सिमिलर हैं किसके? थेवेनिन थ्योरम के. क्योंकि अगर हमारा RTH आ गया तो RL आ गया, और अगर VTH आ गया तो मैक्सिमम पावर आ गया, दैट इज PL इक्वल्स टू VTH स्क्वायर अपॉन 4RL. तो एक बार इस क्वेश्चन में हम अपने स्टेप भी देख लेते हैं, क्योंकि जो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन हमने लिया था वो बेस था जिस मॉडल से हमने इस थ्योरम को प्रूफ करा था, तो वहां स्टेप्स की कोई जरूरत नहीं थी. क्यों स्टेप की इसलिए जरूरत भी नहीं पड़ी थी क्योंकि वो डायरेक्ट वैल्यू हम इसको यूज कर सकते हैं. बट अगर मैंने कहा था क्वेश्चन जो एग्जैक्ट मॉडल पर नहीं है, तब हमें जो है आपको क्वेश्चन जो है सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा, या कह सकते हैं थेवेनिन मॉडल में बनाना पड़ेगा, तब हम रिजल्ट को यूज कर पाएंगे. सो फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या होगा देखिए हमारा, रिमूव्ड द लोड रेजिस्टेंस, first part is remove the load resistance, and second part is what? Finding the VTH. क्योंकि जब हम लोड को रिमूव कर देंगे और लोड ओपन होगा तो हमें क्या फाइंड करना पड़ेगा? VTH. सो हम अपना डायग्राम ड्रॉ कर लेते हैं. देखिए it is 12, it is 6, and it is 12, and then we have 3 ohm, and then we have current source of how much? 2 ampere. Then we have 2 ohm, and this is your A terminal, and this is your B terminal. So this is your VAV or VTH, or the open circuit voltage. So अगर हम बात करें यहाँ पर तो हम किस मेथड से निकालना चाहेंगे इस VTH को? So we will use first, let's take the nodal analysis. So first it is V2 and this is V1. So अब ये ध्यान रखिएगा, ये जो ब्रांच है इसमें कोई भी करंट नहीं जा रही है. अगर किसी ब्रांच में कोई करंट नहीं जा रही है तो कोई वोल्टेज नहीं है. दैट मीन जो VTH है वो यही है आपका. सो इट इज VTH. नाउ अब अगर हम नोडल लगा के देखते हैं तो नोडल को सॉल्व करते हैं. देखिए क्या होगी नोडल यहाँ पर. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द नोडल नाउ. सो आई एम यूजिंग द KCL at 1, KCL at node 1. सो नोड 1 पे अगर मैं KCL लगाता हूं, देखिए क्या होगा. सो इट इज V1 minus 12 divided by 6 plus V1 divided by 12, then V1 minus V2 upon 3 equals to 0. ठीक है यहाँ तक. सो हमारा LCM जो आएगा वो आएगा 12, और 12 एलसीएम आएगा तो ये होगा 2v1 माइनस 24 प्लस v1, देन वी हैव 4v1 minus 4v2 equals to 0. Now I will take same term common, so it is 2 or 3 or 4 7v1 and how much v2, 4v2 equals to 24. This is equation number 1. So अगर हम देखें नोड 1 पर हमने जब केसीएल लगाया है तो हमारी इक्वेशन नंबर 1 आ गई है। अब अगर मैं बात करूं KCL at node 2, KCL at node 2. So अगर node 2 पर अगर मैं KCL लगाता हूं तो देखिए क्या आएगा। So it is 2 ampere. So minus 2 plus VTH minus, और it is हम उसको V2 ही ले रहे हैं क्योंकि हमने अभी तक यहाँ V2 लिया है। V2 minus V1 upon 3. So this is one term, second term. And the third term is 0 because current in this branch is 0 because it is open path. So if you take this now, V2 minus V3 upon 3 equals to 2. So I have, sorry, where is it is V1. So V2 minus V1 equals to 6. Okay, now इसको सही कर लेते हैं। Minus V1 plus V2 equals to 6, equation number 2 now. अब हमारे पास दो इक्वेशन है और दो अननोन है। सो बेस्ट क्या होगा, अगर मैं बेस्ट की बात करूं तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं, इक्वेशन नंबर 2 को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, मल्टीप्लाइंग बाई 4 ऑल ऑफ दिस इक्वेशन। ठीक है यहाँ तक, और इसी को साइमल्टेनियसली लिख भी रहे हैं। यहाँ पर क्या होगा, सो फर्स्ट इक्वेशन इज 7v1 माइनस 4v2 equals to 24, and then we have minus 4v1 and we have plus 4v2 and 6 multiplied by 4, that is 24, and add up. So add करेंगे तो ये चला जाएगा, it is 3v1 equals to 48. So v1 equals to 48 upon 3, 3 पंजा 3 6.